We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Way outside. 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is. Here's Starling Marte. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Starling Marte.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Miller is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
McCarthy gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Logan Morrison will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Logan Morrison.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is McCutchen. 1 out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Chris Bryant. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... Here's Chris Davis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Designated hitter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Davis waits on the 1-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's John Jaso now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that misses ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Outside 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Morrison racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end. Ready now, Brad Miller. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Brad Miller
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Polanco is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That's inside. 2-0. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Hey now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base.
25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gregory Polanco is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Andrew McCutchen is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Ozuna is after it, and this will make it down to the wall near the 320 sign. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 away. Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And now pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And now at the plate, John Jaso, a base hit in his first trip.
First baseman.
Right there for strike one.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Striding in, Sean Rodriguez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
Catcher.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Miller. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder number 7, Logan
Infield
Morrison.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Turned on down the line. And the Rays are in the hit column. Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Polanco will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miller.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throw goes to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. A throw to the plate, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Into the box, Matt Duffy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Starling.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Backhanded. Throw won't get him. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Throw over to first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Into the windup and the pitch. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Andrew. McCutchen now. Action in the Rays pen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
And that's taken for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away, and all indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half. 3-1 to this guy. Whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Steve Cishek is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Marcell Ozuna stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And there's ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready once again, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Ready for another chance? Lucas Duda. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Eric Ramirez.
Pinch hitting for the Rays, number 3, Eric Ramirez.
Popped up. Back behind second. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Hot shot towards the hole, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Josh Harrison.
And this is fouled at the plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So striding in, John Jaso, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Runner at third here. Nobody out. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0.
And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. Digging in. To try it again, and action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
0-1, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. 3-1, here it is. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Xavier Cedeno.
Adam Frazier. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Starling Marte. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. Striding into the box.
Leading off,
Brad
your
Miller.
attention, please.
He singled in 2
Pinch
trips.
hitting for Tampa
Wilmer
Bay.
Defoe is up
Number
off the
1.
bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. George
Now pitching for the
Cantos
Pirates.
is on to pitch
Number
from the
70.
bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Cantos.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, look at Harrison. He goes to first. He is out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is in the air out to right. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Josh Harrison stands in. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's John Jaso now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hard hit at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Phil Aguila.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 3, Phil Aguila.
Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Eric
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Another try at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Logan Morrison is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 37.
Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Now at the plate, Eric Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Eric Ramirez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Pitch popped up. There to take it in is Jaso, and there's 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe. So digging in now, Wilmer Defoe. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Carter Capps takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Starling Marte.
And a ball 1-0. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. Defoe takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is McCutchen. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip. Felipe Rivero.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Into the windup and the pitch. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Chris Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And he gets ahead 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, John Jaso. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Marcell Ozuna.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in one. Again.
Logan Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
ready once again, Eric Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hot shot to third. Rodriguez has it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Ready for another chance. Sean Rodriguez struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Ozuna has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ozuna going back on it. He gets there to make the catch. And here's Chris Bryant now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. One away. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Defoe.
Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Matt Duffy, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Duffy.
This one's down to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Striding in, Wilson Ramos.
40.
He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Greg. Polanco. He was a ground out victim. Dan Jennings will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 43.
Jordy Mercer will come on as a pinch hitter.
Jordy Mercer.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tommy Hunter will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Tommy Hunter.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards second. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Digging in, Kevin. Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kiermaier.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. The 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harrison onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Harrison.
Left fielder, Logan.
Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mercer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Ready now, Josh Harrison. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Harrison.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. The pitch. In there, and it's even at one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Ready on 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Ozuna. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
For Pittsburgh.
Here's John Jaso now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The pitch. Grounded to short. Roll on to first is going to be in time, and that means third. So digging in now, Eric Ramirez.
Leading off for the Rays. The designated
hit
hitter,
the other way out
Eric
toward right field.
Ramirez.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Juan Nicasio is going to finally make an appearance in this one.
Number 12. Juan
into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Catcher, Francisco.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Matt Duffy, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far.
Matt Duffy.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Mercer is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, and he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
So he got him swinging. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Josh Harrison is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harrison on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game.
Ozuna.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Marcell Ozuna becomes the first out of the inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the first pitch.
Designated hitter, Eric.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit, as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's John Jaso now. 2 hits in 6 tries.
First baseman, John Jaso.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was first pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Ozuna is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Cervelli. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Here's Chris Bryant now as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Mercer on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Wilmer Flores.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Center fielder number 6.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort. Sergio Romo will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And another throw over. And again a throw. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Here's a look over to first. The 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside, the throw. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Van Connell will likely be the possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier racing back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the winning run is across to score. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big...